Hi, today I am making my hero portrait of Bob Ross. I wrote two sentences about why Bob Ross is my hero on top of my paper. Bob Ross is my hero because he inspired lots of people to make art. He did this for people who thought I've misspelled that, they were not good at art. Now I'm going to turn my paper over and draw a picture of Bob Ross. I'm going to start by doing what's called sketching. And sketching is where you just do a very light and rough drawing of your picture first. So I'm not just drawing really dark lines to start with. I'm doing a sketch. This is Bob's hair. He has giant hair. And then I'm going to go in and make my lines darker like this after I've finished my sketch. And this is so that I don't have to spend a lot of time erasing, because these light lines are going to kind of just fade into the background. So I have Bob's hair that I'm sketching out here. See how my lines are just so sketchy, and I'm not worrying about how right here I have lines that I don't end up using in the future. Here's Bob's hair. Then I'm going to draw in his eyebrows. Let's put in rough places for his eyes. Again, I can change these later. He has a nose. Bob had such a great smile, and he also had a nice big beard. So here's my sketch of Bob Ross's head. Now I'm going to move on to his body. He always wore a nice button-up t-shirt. Look at how I'm just breaking it down, my picture down, into basic shapes. What's this? A triangle. What's this? A parallelogram. But your brain puts these together to make them into a color of a shirt. I'm going to keep working on my sketch and come back. Okay, here is my rough sketch. Again, look, I have just rough shapes in here. I don't have any crinkles in his clothes yet. Now I'm going to go in and start adding more details with my pencil. So I want his eyebrows to be darker. Now I'm making everything a little bit darker because my rough sketch was to get things in place. Look, I've decided that actually I want his hair to come a little bit lower. So I'm just going to draw that down. His beard is actually kind of scraggly, so I'm going to use some zigzag lines to make his beard kind of scraggly. It wasn't actually smooth. I think I want his hair to actually come out a little bit further because his hair was so big and bushy. Then I'm going to go in and add his face. I decided that I want this to come in a little bit from where my sketch was. All right, let's add some more hair. I'm going to add his nose. Now I'm going to what's called refine his eyes, add some details, and make his beard. Now look, I've decided that my eyes are too big, but since I have done it so dark, I'm going to have to erase it. If I had just sketched them a little bit smaller, I wouldn't have to erase them quite so much. There we go, that's better for his eye. All right, I'm going to finish my drawing and come back. Here is my drawing of Bob Ross. You can see that I have gone over and made my lines darker. Is my drawing of Bob Ross perfect? Absolutely not. Is yours going to be perfect? Absolutely not. Nobody's drawings are ever going to be perfect, and that's what makes art cool. If you wanted it to be perfect, you would just have a photograph of him.